take off at the speed of sound. Bright lights, the colors all around. I'm running wild, living fast and free. Got no regrets inside of me. Not looking back, not giving up, not letting go. I'll keep on running. I'm gonna reach for the stars, although they look pretty far.
What is up, Panthers? And now to why I hate Sonic 06. Let's get this video over with. Anyway, here's how I'm going to structure. I'm going to do story, characters, and setting as normal for a 3D platform, and then I'm going to get to why people hate this thing. The loading time splits, and mine rip-off. Anyway, let's start off with the story. The story is split into 3 parts. Silver's, Sonic's, and, well, Shadow's. Sonic's story is the following. It has to say Princess Elise from Dr. Eggman, who has kidnapped her for a specific reason. Okay, anyone here parallel to another? A franchise Sonic is always a rival with. Oh god dang it, it's almost exactly like Mario. Place is Peach with Elise and Bowser with Eggman and Sonic with Mario and bada bing bada boom. There you go. Anyway, Shadow's storyline is the following. He has to stop Mephiles after he accidentally caused him to come to life. Okay, that's bland. What's Silver's story? He has to go back in time to stop something from being activated that destroys his future. Okay, so that sounds similar to, we'll get into that in the rip-off. Anyway, yeah. Apparently, Silver's storyline is exactly like Trunks's, but except for he has to find the Iblis Trigger. Who's this mysterious person. Also, it's not a Pepper, but that's just from the person in that town. The Iblis Trigger, who, spoiler alert, is Sonic, kind of. Come, Iblis is released. Let's get on to setting. This is set on a place known as Soleanis, which is just pretty much consists of desert, a city, and a few stuff. Everything's done. Now characters. Mostly it's just your normal characters, Sonic, Tails, Eggman, Knuckles, Shadow, Rouge. I think it's Omega. I don't know, there's 2 different types. Either way. Yeah, I think it's either way. And so yeah, literally what the dude. Anyway, so yeah, that's literally the characters. Now let's get on to the loading time. Seriously, this thing has long loading times. In fact, search on YouTube Sonic loading time. I dare you to try to find one that isn't more than a minute in length. Yeah. Anyway, let's get to another thing. The glitches. Well, as you can see for this footage, there are so many glitches. This game literally is filled to the brim with glitches. Glitches that make you want to hurl. Seriously, this game was rushed. And that's another thing people hate about this game. It was rushed. Anyway, now we're done with that. Wow. Anyway, now we're done with that. Let's get to rip-offs. As I already stated, Sonic's story is very similar to Mario, and so is Silver's to Trunks. Dragon Ball. But another reference. When Sonic dies, by the way, Mephiles duped you for doing that. You broke a gaming law. So, yeah. So, they used 7 items to bring back someone from the dead. Where have I heard that before? Dragon Ball again! Ah, yeah, straight up Dragon Ball. And also, I think it's one of the Princesses movies where Kiss makes Sonic alive again. Yay! But another thing is horrible boss fight. Silver literally got #1 on the Our Talk of Flame's worst boss fight ever. Better he's worse than Bastard so many things. But either way, let's get to my final thoughts. This is gonna be a shocker to you guys, but it's time to finish this off. Now, tell you guys the real reason I hate Sonic 06. If you weren't paying attention to this game, if you weren't paying attention to this point, I swear to God you better be paying attention right now. The real reason I hate Sonic 06 is what it did to the franchise. As you all know, I seem to love every game in the franchise, except for this one. Now, if this game was it's not a Sonic game, I wouldn't hate it. Even if this game was a Sonic game, I still wouldn't hate it. But it caused 3 Sonic games to be sadly bashed by critics. Sonic Unleashed. It was awesome. Sonic was super fast, had great speed. Yet the Werehog, which by the way isn't even a Werehog, it's more like Dark Guy or Sonic. But either way, and then we have Sonic and Secret Wings, which the Nintendo fan, for the win, had the balls to say was that it was worse than Sonic 06. That game was a launch title, you idiot. Of course its controls weren't perfect. Not even mildly good, because the motion controls weren't very good at the time. Sure, they were decent, but they weren't that good. But either way, let's get to another thing. Let's get to Black Knight, which solely I don't agree with one person on this. P-Back. If you watch this video, which I don't think you will, but if you do, Black Knight is not at all bad. It had great emphasis on history. It had great characters. It had great settings. Sure, some of the main core mechanics of Sonic were replaced, but it was still the same Sonic we all grew up with. So why these games get bashed? It wasn't until my favorite Sonic game, Sonic Colors, came along and saved the franchise. This game nearly murdered the franchise. And another thing I hate about it, it was on the console of horrible. I'm about to do something that may or may not cause about half of you to unsubscribe me at least. If you feel out, if you can't take my opinion, then I welcome you. Go and subscribe if you cannot take this opinion. Don't unsubscribe for a stupid reason. I hate Xbox. I think Xbox is the most stupidest and lamest console ever and should die and get burned. I think Sony's console's fine and Nintendo, I love Nintendo. But Xbox, no. That's all I have to say. This game nearly killed my favorite franchise. Even then, features only went bashing though to games that didn't deserve it. This has been Panther XL 360. Like, favorite, subscribe, and I hate Sonic 06. Goodbye. There, Panther XL.